Hi, this is James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, today we're going to be talking about bullies. Yeah, bullies. Look, nowadays kids don't deal with bullies like we did. You know, nowadays the kids want to just unalive themselves, or they want to take a to school and slaughter everybody. You know, take it to school and just go crazy. You know. Now the thing is, why do they don't have to come home and tell their parents that a bully is bullying them? But they should tell their parents, but they shouldn't want their parents to come to the school. You know, unless it's extreme conditions or something. Like if they're a little bitty guy and these guys are bigger than him, you know. But yeah, one day, I remember when I was about 8 years old, and there was a bully bothering me, and he would bother me every day to the point I didn't want to go to school, So then my father came to me and I told him, I said, I don't want to go to school. He said, why you don't want to go to school, boy? And I said, because this guy keeps bothering me, And he asked me, how tall is he? He said, I told him he's my height, and he was the same weight and everything, So my father said, handle your business. Yeah, that's what he said, handle your business. So I was scared. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was scared because I thought everybody was my friend. I wanted everybody to be my friend. I didn't want this to happen, But sooner or later, we had to square off. Square off. And he ended up chasing me from the school all the way to my front gate. And then when he was getting ready to come approach me, I can look back and I saw my father in the window. And then I knew I had to defend myself, And I did. I was like a windmill in a hurricane. I was like a windmill in a hurricane. I knocked him down, and then I got on him and I pummeled him. Okay, and his little mouth was bleeding, But I didn't have to worry about it no more. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to worry about fighting, anymore after that, because I defended myself, So, but a lot of people can't deal with it like that. Like my son-in-law. I mean my what you call it? Well, anyway, my son, you know, he was getting bullied. You know, stepson rather. He was getting bullied. This was recently. Actually, this was like uh, about a couple month and a half ago or something like that. He was getting bullied at school, and he came home to tell his mama, you know, and I didn't want that. I didn't want her to go up to the school because if you go to the school, then everybody would think you, just a soft boy, you know, a soft kid, and they never leave you alone there, you know. So I was trying to tell her. I said, look, don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't go up to the school because he's got to handle this himself. He got to defend himself, you know. He can't let nobody do nothing to him like that, push him or nothing like that. He can't do that, But I told her that, because that's the way I was raised, And I know it's different demographics out there, it's different out there. But where I come from, you had to defend yourself. Okay, and I wouldn't let that happen. I don't want that to happen to none of my kids. I don't want my kids getting bullied. You know, if they get bullied, if they defend themselves and it keeps going, if they kept coming, then I step in. I step in. But you got to take the initiative to defend yourself. Okay? Yeah, you have to take the initiative to defend yourself. So, but these kids now, they this is because they scared to scrap. They scared to scrap. That's why they got to take something to school with them to shoot something. Take something to school with them or something like that. But they're not trained to fight. You know, even when they're 8 years old, they should be able to defend themselves to keep somebody off of them. So you just got to show them how to show them how to punch and stuff like that. You know, you don't want them to actually hurt another kid, but you want them to defend themselves so he can back off of them. Okay, you know, coming home and you don't want them coming home beat up and stuff like that. They told clothes tore and stuff like that. You don't want that. Yep, yep. I had to tell my stepson that look, you're gonna have to defend yourself. The next time somebody does that or tries to push you down or something like that, you have to defend yourself. You have to. It's a must. It's a part of growing up. It's a boy's part of growing up. This is how men raise men, okay? So a boy has to defend himself sooner or later. He don't have to hurt his own self because he's being hurt or come to school with a weapon. That with a weapon, you can potentially kill somebody. So I don't know, man, but it's kind of crazy. But these bullies and stuff like that, they come out with this anti-bully campaign and stuff like that. That's not going to even work. But nowadays, it's too many ways to bully somebody. You can bully them online. You can bully them on their phone. You can do any kind of bullying. Like cyberbullying is not no joke. That's the thing that people unalive themselves on. If somebody is bullying you on cyber, but just the best thing you can do is don't get on there. Just don't get online. Then who are they gonna attack then? Yeah, but a lot of these youngsters are going crazy. Just because somebody's bullying them and they don't want to fight, they don't want to defend themselves. They don't want to defend themselves. They just shut their mouth and just take it. But you can take it to a certain extent. But when they get to the point where they're putting hands on you and grabbing your shirt and stuff like that, then it's time to defend yourself. Yep, it's time to defend yourself. It's time to fight back. It's a time. It's a time when words can't hurt you. If somebody's talking about you or something like that, just don't pay them no attention. Sooner or later, they're gonna have to stop. But if we get to the point where they putting hands on you, poking you in the face and stuff, then you need to defend yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have to defend yourself. Yeah. So, yeah, my father, he made me defend myself, and I was taught how to fight back. Taught how to punch. Stuff like that. So And I was scared. I always was scared to the point I would freeze up when it comes time to fight. I would freeze up. And you want to hit somebody, and something just make you. You go too slow. That's your fight or flight kicking in. Like you want to run, but you want to defend yourself too, and you trying to fight, but something's trying to hold you back. I don't know what it's a crazy phenomenon. It's like you ready to fight, but you just can't do it. And me, I was just a nice guy when I was young. Like anybody I would be friends with. I didn't think nobody. I thought nobody was capable of being mean to me. You know, but it happened. It happened. You know, and I had another one of my little friends. He was a close friend of mine, real close friend, and he hit me in the stomach, and I didn't retaliate. Like I hadn't seen him the whole summer. So when I got back to school, I saw him. Hey, what's up? And he said, boom, right in my stomach. And I went home crying. My father was there again. It seemed like my father was off from work every time something happened like that. My father said, what's wrong? And I told him, my friend, okay, I name him Tim. Tim hit me in my stomach. He said, what did he hit you for? What you do? He said, nothing. I said, nothing. I was just going up to speak to him and he hit me in the stomach. He said, okay, let's go. And that day, my father took me to his house. And his father came to the door. And my father said, where your son at? Your son hit my son in his stomach. And the father said, what? James, what did he do to you? They were friends. He was telling my father that me and him were friends. I said we was friends, but he just hit me in the stomach all of a sudden. So his father got him to the door and said, apologize to James now. He said, I'm sorry, and apologize to his father too. He said, I'm sorry, and then he pop, he beat the crap out of him. But he was beating him so bad that I started crying from him getting a beat. But that was it, with our friendship. But it was many more bullies after that. But I was able to handle all of them. Yep. But I never told my mother. I told my mother I didn't want to go to school. And she asked me why. I said, I just don't want to go, But, yeah. But it's terrible, man. It's terrible the way these kids react to being bullied, I notice a new generation and it's new stuff around, like computers and cell phones and stuff like that. I know that's, but it's not enough for you to unalive yourself. And it's not enough for you to take to school, so. And if your parents really cared about you, they would either take you to another school or tell you to defend yourself, But I don't know. Well, that's it, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. So that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with everyone. Share them with your friends. Share them with your family. Share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat.
my god.